Hey fam, this is what we're going to be making today. Let's jump right into it. Hey there flower stabbers, it's Jessica Poe with Sola University. If you missed part 1, go ahead and click on the link down below, and before I spend too long on this intro, let's jump right into it. Alright, so to begin off with, I have prepped my greenery in a very specific way, and I wanted to show you how. So each of the flowers, I've actually taken these leaves and I have glued them up on them, so that way the leaves will show through when I poke them in. You'll just kind of see them off of the front, like that. And then I took these vine greenery and I painted it black. Now, sometimes you can get away with painting your greenery, especially since black is not a natural color. I got away with it today. Other times, maybe not so much. Sometimes you can take a little bit of white spray paint and ever so softly spray your greenery and kind of give it a little bit of a soft look. But you have to be very, very careful with that. And sometimes it works out, sometimes not. But black definitely works out, and maybe some unnatural colors will work out. More natural colors are a little bit difficult. But anyway, jumping right into the next part. So the last greenery I've prepped is this white stuff, and because I'm stabbing it into this pot, I have actually wrapped it in floral tape to help keep it together and help it to stab into there just a little bit easier than it would have otherwise. Now, the same way that we started with the previous pot, we are going to start off with the flowers. And I do have one flower in particular that doesn't have leaves on it, and this one is going to be my center flower, so I'm going to make sure to set that to the side, and I'm going to start with these. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 8, and then we're going to do 4, and then we're going to do 8, 3, 1. That's what we're going to do. So I apologize. So I'm going to start off with go ahead and poking this in to one side, and then coming straight across and poking it in on the other side. And then I'm going to go and do a crisscross from the center, poke it in right here. This bouquet is going to be really nice and close, so we're not going to really see much of this showing through, which is why I haven't put moss in it this time. And then going straight across, I'm going to go ahead and poke this in right here. And then we're going to just come in between. Right here. In between right here. In between right here. And in between right here. Alright, so as you can see, we've got a nice layer of flowers, ring of flowers around the outside. Now we're going to go ahead and do 3 flowers on the inside. Remember, 3 is like a triangle. And we're putting it in the center. Okay, I'm going to show you real fast. With just our flowers, we've got pretty good coverage. But what we're going to go ahead and do next is our black leaves. And we're going to just be going in and filling in gaps, especially in these bigger areas. Because this is a vine, we're going to kind of work with it like it is a vine and help it kind of weave through the bouquet. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. All right, so I'm gonna leave these ones off for a second. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and take these in and kind of help fill in some of these gaps. So if you're having difficulty poking something in, you can take something like a wire or something sharp and pre-poke in the foam for yourself. So that way it slides in a little easier. You don't end up breaking your greenery as you're sliding it in. Okay, so right now I've got it in these big gap areas right here, and I'm just trying to figure out how to make this look even throughout the bouquet. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and just come straight across and put this last one in. While you're arranging, it's perfectly okay to stop and look at the whole thing and take a step back and make sure everything's looking even and well shaped, and that you're not going too off kilter in one direction. You really want to try to create balance and order with the flowers. Remember, in nature, things are not perfectly in order, so it's okay if things are a little bit off, but you don't want it to be too off, because then they can tell. People will be able to tell that it's not finished. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and snip these a little bit smaller, and I'll be right back. All right, so there you have it. I've got all the little gaps filled in, and we've got all the little things. As you can tell, you can't really see the white underneath this at all, and so it is a beautiful bouquet. It's nice and red and dramatic for a very dramatic friend. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to stay tuned for part 3 of the dollar store vases. The next one, we're going to go a little bit of a different shape and see how it goes. Until next time, we'll see you. Bye!